Hello and welcome to another Raggy's video. So tomorrow in Hucknall is Hucknall Beer Festival. Raggy's Beer Reviews, will be attending, possibly a bit later than I actually wanted to be attending, but son's got something on and got to get to Hucknall from Sherwood. But anyway, tomorrow the Spyke Golding Challenge Shield, there are a load of entries, so we'll talk about them. There's a 7.4 this year. For me, best beer festival regardless of any. Why? Because the public vote, not some hidden people with possibly with agendas or anything like that. So anyway, first beer up is a 7.4% raspberry wheat beer. Next one up, 4.5% is called Doylem, a hazy pale ale. Next up, Cavern Dweller, 4.2% mid-strength pale ale. Next one up, D, High Seas, 7% ABV. Strong Dark Export Stat Porter. I wonder if that's Black Iris. 4.2%, a Citra Pale. Again, no wonder breweries' names are not on there. So next up, F is the beer with no name, a classic continental Dunkelweizen. That could well be Liquid Light. 4.8% Frashazi is a Blood Orange IPA. 8% Morphia, a juicy New England IPA. And next after that, 5% Escape, a smooth pale ale. 5.6% ABV, Madagascar, a chocolate stout. And last, 6% ABV, Ticket to Ride, sweet and chocolate stout base, hint of rose laid on highlights of maple and pecan. Okay, Ticket to Ride. I've got a feeling that is Blue Monkey. And the Citra Pale is probably Castle Rock or somebody like Liquid. What's the name of that blooming brewery? Lenton Lane. So, plus another 80 beers and 11 ciders and perries. So, the beers. We'll go through the beers. From Alter Ego Brewing, Mr. Brown, the best bitter. Incognito, good pale. From Blue Monkey, we've got Chocolate Amaretto Gorilla, Infinity IPA, which has been sponsored by Ken Burrows Limited. And the Incognito has been sponsored by NG Pest Control. Although, why am I saying it? I'm not sponsoring anybody. Primate, 4% from Blue Monkey. Chocolate Orange Gorilla, 4.9% from Blue Monkey. And Cinder Toffee, 5%. Sadly, nothing new for me. And same with Alter Ego, really. Nothing new there. Bang the Elephant have got Liam and Nutka, which is a winter ale. And Nutka Sound, which is a citrus IPA. Beer Mats Brewing Company, the good old Beer Mats. I do like Beer Mats. They're a great brewery, good set of lads. Teammates, 3.9%. I actually won that. I won a case of that from them. Summit Blonde, 4.4%. Golden Ale. The other one was a pale ale. Automation, an American blonde beer, 4.8%. I have not had that one, so I'll be looking forward to that one. And Hazmat, 4%. Again, I've had Hazmat many times. From Castle Rock, we've got Round 2, 4.5% pale. An Oatmeal Stout at 4.6%. Cross Pollination at 4.5%. Collaboration beer with Little Brewing. And it's a Session IPA. That is the beer. That's a beer that I want to try because I do like Little Brewing. They're a good brewery. And Agamon, 5.6%. So, next breweries, we've got Black Iris Brewery, 3.8%. Snake Eyes, Golden Coloured Ale. We've got Endless Summer, 4.5%. Golden in colour, citrus fruit. And we've got suicidal tendencies, 10%. So basically, 3 tokens for a third. Or 4 tokens for a half, because there's a +1 on it. So you will find that some of the bigger beers are +1s. Just to, you know, get that one out there. Charnwood Brewery, Blue Fox, 4.2%. Black M Porter, 4.9%, obviously a porter. They're both on reserve though. Black Fox Stout, 4.5%. Foundry, 4.2%. So again, only 2 beers so far that I really want on my list, which is strange for me. Cross Bay Brewing Company in Morecambe, Smash 4.4%, single malt hop special. Zenith, a tropical IPA at 5%. Lincoln Green, they've only got 3 on. I would have thought Lincoln Green would have had more. Quite surprised at that. Marion, 3.8%. Purification, an ESB, 5.5%. Now that does sound like a good Raggy Avenue beer. Tuckberry, fruity porter with cherry essence. Gotta be honest, I'm surprised they haven't done more variations on that Tuck theme, because with different flavours. Tuck plum. Get your gums around me plums. Anyway, next one. Next up, Front Row Brewery from Cheshire. What? No Ches. 5%. An oatcake stout. Lenton Lane have got a few. Pale Moonlight, 3.7. Strawberry Shortcake, 4.7%. Strawberry Puree, interesting. Lemon Sherbet, 4.6%. Golden Sour, again, new beer, and I'm glad to see that. Pacific Highway, 5.3%. Stout Hotel Porter, 6.5%. And 400, 7.3%. The last 2 beers have both got a +1 on them, though, which means you'll have to add another thing to it. Liquid Light, good to see them coming back with a load of beers. Dark Hollow, 5%, a porter. Shake the Mind, 4.6% pale. Between Tides, 3.9% pale. Less Dangerous, 4.5%. I've actually reviewed that. And With the Lights Out, 6%, and I've reviewed that bad boy as well. Right, next up, Little Brewing Company. Rambler, 5.6%. Albion, 5%. So that's a new one on me. The first one was an IPA. This is an amber. Loop, 3.7%, described as a pale. Next up, from the good buddies at Magpie Brewery. 10 for a Time of Joyous Bliss. Hop, which is a dark. Hopley Ever After, which is a pale. One for Sorrow, a stout. And Cherry Raven Stout, which obviously is what it is. From Pheasantry Brewery in East Markham, Newark. Not massively far away from the Raggy Beer Reviews workplace. Best Bitter, 3.8%. Bitter, obviously. Pale Ale, gives the game away, doesn't it? 4%. Black Pheasant Stout, 4.2%. And Excitra, 4.5%. Golden. I was actually bought a half of that, or a pint, over at the Lion at Baseford. Good friend of the channel came up and bought me it, which was very nice of him. So from Milestone Brewery, I do like Milestone. New World Pale, which made to the Raggy's Beer Festival, which is a pale, obviously. Cathedral Gold, again, golden, 4.3%. Black Pearl Stout, 4.3%. Kushti Peeve, 4.5%. So that's a new one on me. Pale Peach and Apricot. Oh, that sounds nice. Portobello Brewing Company. Market Porter, 4.6%. Red Dog, that diggity dog. And the good old Johnny, yeah, he's a good lad. Pit Black Stout, 4.5%. Campbell's Bitter, 4.4%. So the stout and the bitter, obviously, self-explanatory. Rose Tattoo, 4.1% pale. That I'm interested in. From Nottingham Brewery, I do need to get down to the brewery. We've got Rock Bitter at 3.8%. We've got Rose's Oatmeal Stout at 5%. Foundry Mild at 4.7%. Plum Porter, 5.2%. All very self-explanatory. Like I say, do need to get down to Nottingham Brewery, even if I go down on my own one Saturday and do a bit of a recce down there. So from Shipston's Beer Company, we've got Ollerstone Crubera Stout. Obviously what that is. Ollerstone Skylight is a pale. Shipston IPA, a pale. Next up, we've got Sill Hill Brewery Gold Star, 3.9% pale. Urban Chicken Ale, definitely want to try this. A Coffee Brown Ale, bitter at 5.5%. Definitely want to try that. Definitely want to review that. Want Some Brewery Go Golfer, 5.5% cream full-bodied stout. Stockport Brewery Stout, which is a stout, funnily enough. An hazelnut stout, which is you guessed it, a stout. Yeah, you got to love names, haven't you? Yeah. I mean, why would you call a beer stout? I mean, for God's sakes, give it a name. But anyway, not being able to Stockport Brewery, but you know, it is what it is. From Warwickshire Beer Company, it's Backyard Hoard, 4.2% golden bitter. Nymph, a rye bitter, spicy bitter, 4.2%. Lady Godiva, hey, that's going to be a bit naked on a horse. But no, that's paler, 4.2%. From Welbeck Abbey Brewery, Misaligned, a stout at 4.5%. God knows what happened there. My mouth just gave away. Atlas, a pale at 5%. Red Feather, 3.9%. Amber. Cavendish, that was one of their old range. 5% pale. Right, last up on the beer frontage, we've got White Rose Brewery. Buddha the Stout at 4.8%. Buddha the Stout! And then we've got Tollgate Brewery at 4.5%. Old Rasputin. Now, is it bringing up this? Oh yeah, it's bringing up the Perry's and Ciders. So we've got Hex Street from Somerset Blended Perry, 6%. Rob Cider from Gloucestershire. Perry, Blakeney, Red and Oldfield, 6%. Hex again, The Rock has come back at 6%. Torquard Cider from Hucknall. So, you know, it ain't got long to stagger. Coates Tipple at 5.6%. On the cider front, we've got Charnwood Cider, Pure Charnwood at 6.5%. Salby Special at 6.5%. Hex, we've got Dunkerton Late. Monkey Bridge Cider, we've got a bridge over the River Rye, 7.8%. That sounds nice. Monkey Bridge Cider, we've got Yarlington Mill. We've also got Marshwood Vale from Dorset. I was only down there recently. Tom Port. Sisson and Smith from Eastwood. Local blend. Fair play. Speyside Oak Cask from Sisson and Smith. I'm sure I've had one of their whiskey casks before. 6.7%. It was about that ABV as well. Torquard Ciders. Floppy Tabs. Monkey Bridge Cider. Yarlington Mill. Monkey Bridge Cider again, Vilbert and Herefordshire Red Streak. And from Williams Brothers, Growler. My only, and obviously I don't know who chooses the ciders, but I'm very surprised that Snenton Cider Company aren't in that list, is what it is. I'm not part of the equation there. And I do wish beer festivals would get me involved. I'd love to be involved in beer festivals. I'd love it. I'm good for a bit of volunteering, you know. But tomorrow I'll be down there. Won't be down there for 4 o'clock. I will be down there as soon as I can. So that's the run through the Hucknall Beer Festival. The good people from Nottingham Camera have helped out. Lots of volunteers have helped out for the John Godber Centre, Lincoln Green. There's lots and lots of sponsors. Go to johngodbercentre.co.uk and follow the links for the Hucknall Beer Festival, and you'll be there. Or follow them on Facebook as well, because they are very active on Facebook at the moment. Looking forward to reviewing the beers. If I'm there, I'll be doing videos. I'll be doing reviews. Come and say hello. You know, I am nobody special. I'm just somebody who likes a beer, who has quite severe mental issues with anxiety, you know, and stress. And with this world we're in at the moment, you know, blimey neck. It's not surprising, is it? If you watch the news every day, oh dear. I'm sure the news is just there to make us all worse. I'm drinking myself my toffee apple cider. It's getting better. There was a slight egginess. Don't know why, but there was initially. And now it's tasting more toffee apple. So I don't know why that was there, but it is what it is. Oh, but it is tasting nice nonetheless. And that is my video for the Hucknall Beer Festival. Please attend, go and support a great beer festival. If you're there early doors, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I assume you'll be able to judge the winner yourself. You know, be right with the judgings, you know. If you know the beers beforehand, I know none of the beers. I can only guess 2 of the beers that I think. But go and judge and help a great beer festival. Like, go and spend the money, get some food, get a glass, go and enjoy yourself. And say hello. I will be taking photos, and I will be bashing them up over my social media. And if I'm doing a review, come and say hello, you know, and we'll share the review. It's a laugh, isn't it? And I'm there all tomorrow night. Was going to go Saturday this year, but it's not been a great year so far. We're only in February. Yeah. It's funny how things, you know, you think it's going to be a good year, and then things already pan out for the other way. But hey, we'll just keep going. We'll keep surviving. Keep trying our best. Cheers all.